Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to give you guys kind of like a yearly channel update video, the stereotypical thing that all YouTubers and streamers do, but I've been doing it for the last couple years and it's really nice, at the end of the year, especially if I'm going on a vacation like I did for New Year's. I am back and had a lot of time to reflect on the last year of content and the channel and stuff like that, and just holy cow. First of all, I just want to say, if you guys are watching this video right now, you guys are OGs. You guys are freaking awesome. I really can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I have been trying to do YouTube videos on this channel for over 8 years now, and before then, when I was a kid, I had made multiple YouTube channels that just making cringy content. All I've ever wanted to do ever is be a content creator, and I feel like we're so close, at least to being like doing it as a full-time job or whatever like that. But 2022 was a freaking crazy year. So if you just wanted like a short and sweet TLDR, of everything that we're gonna be talking about in this video, you don't want to listen to me ramble for a while. Pretty much just wanted to say thank you guys so much to everyone that's watching and stuff like that. 2023 is gonna be really great. I made a couple bullet points and stuff like that, but mostly I just kind of wanted to ramble and talk to you guys, because normally I don't, I'm not a just chatting streamer. Normally, I don't normally get a chance to just talk. It's normally filtered through gameplay and me kind of just, talking during downtime of gameplay. Or if you watch the Neon Apes podcast or show, a lot more there as well, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, either way, I can't believe the success that we found on this channel in 2022. And obviously a big thanks to that is me kind of, finding Sunday, or him finding me, I should say, and doing collab videos with him and just learning a lot. I mean, that's the reason we have this green screen here. Before the first ever Sunday thing, I think I had around 8,000 subscribers, and that had taken me 8 years to get. I have tried multiple things. I used to do, funny enough, the first videos I ever made that aren't public right now, which we will make public when we hit 25,000 subscribers on YouTube, were just Let's Plays, right? And then I transitioned into Overwatch for like a year, right? Overwatch channel. And then I was like a gaming news discussion person. Then I switched to gaming reviews, and then sprinkled in some Let's Plays. And here we are, YouTuber, streamer, doing a bunch of Let's Play stuff. And, I still like making some of those bigger, more edited videos. Like recently, if you didn't see our top 11 games of the year and top 11 roguelikes of the year, I had a lot of fun with those. A little bit stressful because I was having to work on them on my vacation, but, whatever. But we started this year around 8,000 subscribers, and we just hit over the New Year's 22,000 subscribers. So we have almost tripled our channel on YouTube, and probably the same on Twitch, honestly. Just obviously want to, thank Sunday. I feel like I smooth talk my way in there. There's some really cool, Sunday and the gang is really cool. If you haven't seen any of our collab videos with Sunday, they've all been really fun. I have learned a lot. I got a green screen for it, the first ever rounds video where I doubled my subscribers overnight. I literally, I was like trying to get myself in a video, right, of the rounds, because I was helping out with the modded rounds, and, they just seemed like cool guys, and obviously, selfishly wanting to be in a video, to hopefully grow. And I went to like a freaking Micro Center, dropped like 150 on a green screen, and obviously I'm still trying to improve the stream and YouTube quality. Recently I'm just now trying to actually boost the audio gain of the YouTube videos, so always let me know if there's anything I can improve. Obviously eventually I want a better camera, need to figure out the green screen a little bit better. As you can see, it's not the best green screen stuff. I'm very proud of the growth that we've done in 2022, and I'm here for the long haul. You hear some YouTubers or streamers be like, I've only got a couple more years in me or whatever. I don't know. This has always been my dream. This has been my dream since I was a kid, and so I'm really appreciative and happy that all of you guys, are enjoying my content. I get comments all the time like, "Oh, you're my favorite YouTuber." I'm just like, how the hell am I like someone's favorite YouTuber? It's mind blowing stuff, and it just makes me so happy. And and it is my dream goal, and so I will definitely keep pushing. I'm in it for the long haul, you know, and that's why, you know, I try to do like a variety of stuff. I'm not trying to be a one-trick pony like I was, you know, in Overwatch and stuff like that, and I love what I'm doing, you know. I really, really do. Obviously, sometimes I overwork myself. Sometimes, you know, I'm always like working. My friends and family always kind of make fun of me because even during the holidays, when I was going to my parents for multiple days, I was bringing my laptop. I was doing an hour of work each day, making thumbnails, uploading YouTube videos. When I was on vacation, I spent about 3 or 4 hours the week on vacation working with my editor to get the top 11 videos out to you guys, making the thumbnails for him, uploading YouTube shorts and TikToks and stuff like that. And so it's a lot of work. I don't really ever get days off. Even on my vacation, I was still stressing out about YouTube stuff a little bit, but it's what I love doing. You know, it's like one of the stereotypical things where it's like, if you do what you love, like you'll never work a day in your life, whatever. Some of this is work. I'm not even going to lie. The amount of scheduling I have to do, making the thumbnails. I hope to get to a point this year where I will be making enough money where I can actually pay like someone to take over the thumbnails for me, but we'll have to see. It's obviously expensive to do that. But I really love, like when I'm streaming, even on the really long stream, sometimes I can be exhausted afterwards, but for the most part, I freaking love what I'm doing, you know? And I truly feel like I'm getting way more comfortable in performing and just in streaming and stuff like that. I feel like in the last 2 or 3 months, I've kind of figured out like not my ego, but my personality a little bit. I really feel like, you know, I really like all the bits that I do, the funny shenanigans, because it feels more like me. You know, when I first started blowing up earlier this year, obviously first ones were the rounds video with Sunday, and rounds has just been, I've been making rounds videos since it came out like a year and a half ago, and so obviously I have kind of a younger audience that I got a little bit because of Sunday, and if you're watching this and you are younger, I appreciate you guys, but I do, you know, just, I don't want to be like a kid streamer, right? Especially working with, or a kid streamer sounds weird. I'm not a kid. I would hope. I am an adult. But like, I'm trying really, really hard to kind of get the sweet spot of not getting trapped being a YouTube channel for kids, right? And I love Sunday. I love working with the gang and everything like that. Every time I do a video with them, it's so much fun. Like beyond, I mean, we've kind of like tapped the well dry. It's not like I'm doing videos for the exposure anymore. It's more just like it makes really good content. And I like the mods that Sunday commissions, like the recent Brotato mod. Oh my gosh, it was an amazing commission that I helped test and brainstorm a lot of the ideas with and stuff like that. So it just makes really good content. It's not like I'm not getting 8,000 subscribers every time I do something with Sunday. But just working with them and, you know, working with, you know, just kind of having the curtains peeled a little bit to some are big content creators. It definitely seems like it's easier to grow a YouTube channel if you're trying to have kids as your main audience, right? There's more kids with more free time watching YouTube, you know, so it makes sense monetarily and for growing and everything like that. But I really am not trying to be a kid-friendly channel, right? I think kids can watch my channel, but like I swear a couple times in my videos, you know, sometimes we talk about some crazy topics randomly in the videos and stuff like that. And I truly want to be kind of a streamer for everybody, you know, and you know, where kids can watch as long as they're you know, like I don't know, like I'm trying to find a good balance, but I do feel like recently in the last like 2 or 3 months, I feel like I've really gotten really comfortable with how I'm streaming, how I'm doing gameplay and stuff like that, you know, and I just feel like it's more myself, you know, and that's obviously not full on kid friendly, and I really don't care, you know. This isn't a kids channel or anything like that, and I can tell why I get certain audiences, you know, things like rounds, obviously all of the Sunday collabs, and like I said, if you're a kid watching this channel, I don't think it's like you're not gonna like go to hell because you're watching TimeToGrind, you know, on YouTube and on Twitch and stuff. But I do want to like have it known, you know, that's kind of the goal. And I feel like I've been doing a really good job, especially like on chat and on Twitch and stuff. Really trying to, you know, sometimes there'll be a lot of chat going on, and I feel like I've tried to get to a good point where I'm like not reading every single thing. I'm not reading the lives of these kids telling me what they're doing in school and stuff, which I absolutely love. You guys coming in chat, and I really like it when like a lot of you guys like talk with each other. But I feel like, you know, especially for the YouTube videos, because you guys are watching this on YouTube, I still consider myself a YouTuber first and a streamer second. You know, I know most of my YouTube videos just end up being like Twitch VODs, but I really try to make the content, like when I'm streaming, I have a schedule, right? I know what games I'm going to be playing. I know what videos you guys like on YouTube, and I'm trying to kind of factor all of that in, so I think I've hit a good stride, at least for the streaming aspect, and I feel like that obviously carries over for the YouTube, because all of my streams are like meant to be YouTube videos and stuff like that, and I love doing the variety of the games and the channels, or of the games that we do on the channel. A lot of other YouTube channels and stuff like that, like Retromation as an example. Awesome guy, love Retromation. I definitely have been inspired from him in the past when I first started doing Let's Plays consistently and stuff like that. But people like Retromation or Northern Lion or stuff like that, it's like they play like 2 to 4 games at one time, right? And they get super deep in them and everything like that, and that's great. That's awesome for the people that like those certain types of games, and they're normally like Retromation, playing a lot of roguelikes. Same thing with Northern Lion. So they kind of always are in that, but I really have always just loved playing just a massive variety of games. I mean, like I'm on my bullet points, it's kind of the same thing that has on my series. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 games that I would consider are like semi-current series. That includes things like Across the Obelisk and Spider Heck, games I haven't played in a while, but ones I intend to still make more videos on. Probably have like 10 full-time series at any given point, and so I really love the variety, and I think it's good because I'm trying real hard to not make the same mistake I made back 6 years ago when I just hyper focused on Overwatch, and then I started hating Overwatch at the time, and just my channel died. Right? I'm in a Discord chat with 10 other what we call the B tier YouTubers, B-list YouTubers, where we all just random YouTubers anywhere from 5,000 to 500,000 subscribers. We're all kind of in a think tank chat, and a lot of these times I see these guys and they blow up. I get really jealous because they came out they started, I've been making YouTube for 8 years. It's hard to not be jealous in this space, but they'll blow up to 50,000 subscribers in a couple months, and then they either get bored of their game or their audience gets bored of the game, and then their channel doesn't die, but it stagnates, and it's really demotivating. And so I'm trying real hard to make me as the content creator what people watch for, and then people will obviously have certain games they really like if Rounds is your favorite series or Peglin or whatever, and I'm constantly analyzing what you guys are watching and liking and trying to make more of them, the stereotypical YouTuber thing, but obviously I'm playing games that I want to play, and even if certain games don't do really well. The roguelikes are probably one of the bigger thing on my channel, but I really like first-person shooters, right? And so that's why I've been playing a lot of them. Some of them do well, like World Boss. Some of them don't, like Overwatch 2 or Modern Warfare 2. But I just want to keep in 2023. I want to keep up the variety. Indie games. I love indie games. There's a wide variety of indie games that we play on the channel and that come out and stuff like that. And even AAA games or AA. I don't know, like Stray, when we played Stray all in one sitting. And then that was my game of the year. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen my top 11 games of the year. I just want to keep doing, variety and stuff like that. It's a little bit hard though, because obviously I only have a certain amount of time. I'd say I probably spend 50, 60 hours a week on YouTube between the streams, the editing, making thumbnails, uploading, making the TTG shorts and everything like that. But I do have to, we're not fully there yet, right? We haven't made it as a YouTuber. I'd say about half of my money, just being transparent, about half of my money probably comes from YouTube right now. If I just had to pull some numbers out my ass, it would probably be between YouTube ad revenue and the awesome people helping on our Twitch or Patreon or stuff like that, and the couple sponsorships I get, probably 1,000 to 1,200, a month, and obviously rent and bills and saving for taxes, which is the hardest thing for me to do right now because I've only been a independent contractor or whatever you want to call it for 2 years, and so to just owe $4,000 or $5,000 at the end of every year is absolutely terrifying. I don't have enough money to pay taxes right now, and so I'm 2023 is going to be the year of me grinding it out and stuff like that, and that goes for YouTube, but also just money in general. I'm sure everybody's feeling it. Economy, is not the best right now, and so I will be having to do like more contracting work in 2023. That's just the bottom line. I really, really hope that, like, you know, the channel continues to blow up, and for those of you guys that are in a position to help out, like anyone that's like subscribing on Twitch or being a member on YouTube, especially our Patreon. Our Patreon is probably one of the best ways to just consistently help support the channel, which links to all of that stuff is in the description of every video. And you know, the donations and gifted subs we get on Twitch, those really, really, really help out. I'm trying to find some long-term sponsorships for the channel to really help out, but I don't think I'm there yet. I'm trying though, because I want to dedicate like 100 or 90% of my time to YouTube and Twitch and making better content and side projects I want to do, but money is expensive, and so in 2023 I will be, you know, having to take on a bunch of contracting work, especially at the beginning here, you know, I do a bunch of stuff. I work in studios, I run podcasts for people, and I'm gonna be having to do more of that. So if streams get moved around or there's a little bit less content every now and then, just bear with me, right? It's growing pains, and hopefully my goal is somehow in 2023 we grow the channel, get some sponsorships that allow me to focus more on the content creation, because like I've said, this is my entire goal, this is my entire dream, everything like that, and I really want it to happen. So, you know, all of you guys that just watch the videos, even if you can't like help monetarily support the channel, which I would never expect anyone to, I would never ask, it's always just if you could help yourself first and you want to help me out a little bit, I obviously will appreciate that. But, you know, people need to take care of themselves first, you know. But even just watch, I mean, if you're watching this video, we're like 16 minutes into a channel update video. I mean, like I said at the beginning, you're a true OG if you're watching this, and just watching the videos and liking them and commenting, and, you know, the just super nice. I feel like every YouTuber and streamer says this, but I feel like our community is really, really good, right? Some of you guys are so unbelievably nice and kind, you know, I love talking with y'all in chat and stuff like that, you know, and I really appreciate it. You know, I'm still at the point where I'm reading every single comment. I can't respond to all of them, but I do read them all, and all of your guys' just support and love is amazing. You know, especially when I'm kind of like, when I read a negative comment and then I read like 7 overwhelmingly positive comments. You know, it really helps, and I tend to not get too upset about negative comments. You know, I don't feel like I get too many. Obviously, that will increase as I get bigger, but I feel like I'm pretty decent at tuning stuff out like that, you know, but you know, that's kind of where we're at with like the contracting and everything like that. And I know this is kind of a rambly video. Like I said, I have some bullet points trying to help me keep me on topic. But ultimately it's just me talking to you, right? And obviously you cannot talk back, so I kind of just have to keep filling the air. You wish you would talk more? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so you know, I'm gonna have to focus on contracting work and stuff like that. But this is still like my biggest focus. I'm gonna do everything I can to really try to make this my full-time thing. Maybe in 2023, maybe longer. Like I said, I've been doing this for 8 years. I'm used to the long haul. I feel like the way I'm doing content and the way I'm doing the channel, it's less likely to like blow up, but I feel like we're pretty consistent, right? You know, I have a bunch of viewers and fans that, you know, are pretty consistent, and I, you know, like I said, playing a lot of different games, so you know, I feel like there's a good chance you'll find something on the channel. And if you are like waiting for, like, say you only really care about Peglin or rounds, you know, I would highly recommend you to check out, like, you know, on my YouTube channel, go look at playlists, and I have a whole tab called current series and then all series, and you know, maybe give something to check out. You know, we played a lot of stuff, so if you're ever fully bored or you want something to watch while you're sleeping, you know, I would always, you know, recommend. I'm really proud of all of the different series that we have and stuff like that. And you know, speaking back to all of the variety and stuff like that, you know, I love doing the variety. You know, I love doing just like and quirky stuff in general. You know, like in October, last October, where we played a crap ton of extra horror games. Obviously, we play horror games every now and then, but stuff like that. You know, the community game wheel, really fun. Trying to do Christmas things in December. You know, we did a subathon in 2022. That we ended up streaming for like, what, 36 hours or something. I had to sleep on stream. We're going to be doing another subathon, I've been saying, when we hit 2.5k followers, which I feel like we'll probably hit in 2023. Follow us on Twitch if you haven't. And that one will be capped at a week. So I may be streaming for a week straight. I haven't stream myself sleeping like for a week straight, and just having a bunch of fun stuff. I really want to keep trying to do really cool, quirky experiences and builds. Obviously, like once I like move into a house, that's several years down the road. I want to build my own studio, in my computer room. So some of the streams can be more like interactive experiences, or me more just doing like just chatting. I really want to do really cool things. I feel like every streamer says that. Once they kind of find a little bit success in like gaming, you think bigger, and now that like me being a YouTuber and a streamer isn't just like a dream anymore, it's kind of coming to fruition a little bit. I'm having to put a lot of work in, but now that it's like within my reach and grasp, I'm already thinking bigger. I'm already thinking higher, right? And I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna do some cool stuff in a couple years when we hopefully are actually big, maybe being able to do this as our job and stuff like that. The biggest like side project kind of quirky thing that I've been focusing on for the last couple years, but especially 2022 and 2023, is our Neon Apes live. Some of the episodes are live, but the Neon Apes show or podcast. If you guys haven't seen that and you really just want more of me, like not even necessarily like in the, because obviously it's not gaming, but just more of me, and my goofy ass friends. Really highly recommend checking out the Neon Ape show. We make TikToks and YouTube shorts out of like every episode. There's like 3 or 4 of them. So if you want like a little teaser, go check out the Neon Apes YouTube channel, or go follow us on TikTok, and watch some of them, and just feel free to watch any of the episodes on Neon Apes. I'm really proud of what we've done. You don't have to watch them in order. Just if there's any titles that interest you, you can listen on any of your podcast platforms or anything like that, Spotify or iHeartRadio or iTunes, any of that stuff, whatever the the podcast platforms are. We're like on all of them. I'm just really proud. We're going to be probably getting into an actual studio again in 2023, thanks to some of the contracting work that I'm going to be doing, working in a studio for someone. We're going to be able to use their studio for my content, and that's going to be really exciting to have a really professional looking studio again for Neon Apes. So expect some awesome Neon Apes content. We're going to try to start uploading and posting more now that it's 2023 and stuff like that. But if you want more of me, and more of like kind of not me talking to the camera, but me with some friends talking to each other and slightly to the camera, there's some really fun episodes. We talk about some crazy stuff that I never really would talk about on this channel, and so it's a lot more of kind of a mature but also funny thing. And so I wanted to show that a decent bit when I was talking about all the quirky stuff that we do and everything like that, because it's really important to me, and I'm putting a lot of time and effort into something, trying to grow it. Obviously, I think we're not even at like 200 subscribers on the Neon Apes YouTube channel, and we're trying to grow the podcast and grow the TikToks and YouTube shorts. So really show that some love if you want more time to grind, and stuff like that. More of me. I can't thank you guys enough. 2023 going to be so awesome. Beyond the improvements to the Neon Apes, the hopefully improvements to the stream, and just me getting more and more comfortable being a streamer and stuff like that. A lot of cool stuff. I've been working for the last literally like month and a half on a giant merch relaunch. I'm actually going to be working with a new company, and it's just a lot of back and forth. It's a kind of a headache having to get all of my merch translated into a new merch company, but once that happens, hopefully in the next month or two, I'll make a big announcement. But there will be all of a merch giant relaunch where pretty much it's gonna be really good, guys. All of the merch will be half the price of what it is now, and I'll actually be making a little bit more money. It's just a win-win. Just a lot of work behind the scenes that I'm having to get done. But because I know my merch is a bit expensive, it has to be, because the company I'm using currently charges so much for all this stuff. I have to charge so much money if I even want $5, $10, right? So it's so this is one more thing to look out for. But this is already about 25 minutes. I can't believe I've been rambling this long. But just a lot I wanted to talk about. that I, after, kind of being introspective and retrospective, or whatever the words are, of 2022. And I'm really, really excited for 2023. I think 2022 is the biggest year on the channel, and I'm hoping that we can continue that. 2023 going to be big, big, big. Hopefully this is the year that we can kind of start the transition of content creation and all of this being my main gig. I treat it like my main gig because I want it to be my main gig, but I'm hopeful and hoping that this will be my main gig by the end of the year. And if not, that's fine. I'm patient. Like I said, I'm in it for the long haul, and I'm just absolutely enjoying everything I'm doing and everything like that. And I can't tell you guys how much it means to me. If you've watched 25 minutes of a channel update video, I don't know what else to say, right? Like, I really, really appreciate it. And I know every YouTuber and streamer says that and stuff like that, but, it's real. It's real when the content creators, say that. Because even though it's a little bit of a parasocial relationship, I obviously do not know every single one of you. I am, able to kind of get to know you, some of you a little bit more because of the interactivity of our Twitch streams, and obviously our Discord server, one of the best ways to kind of on an everyday basis interact with me, in some form. So it's like there are some actual like real relationships that I'm kind of growing. Obviously, gotta be conscious of like the parasocial thing. Like, unfortunately, I am not friends with every single person that watches my YouTube videos. I don't know 99.9% of you guys, but that doesn't mean like just because it's a parasocial relationship doesn't mean it's like it's not valid, it's not real, like that. Like, it's really hard to explain. The science and everything behind parasocial relationships are really, really interesting, but it's something I try to address a lot because I feel like it's an important part. It's kind of being transparent. I always love being transparent with you guys, but that doesn't mean I don't like appreciate the crap out of you guys. Like, there's some people, like, YouTube will tell me when a commenter on YouTube has like the most hearts, like, I mean, they have hearted a lot of their comments. Like, I recognize people that have been around for like years on my channel, and so that's real, and I just appreciate the crap out of you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for an amazing 2022. I'm really, really excited just for the future of the channel, future of my content, and I hope you are as well. One of the biggest things you guys can do besides everything mentioned before is if you like a game, or you have a friend that likes a game that I cover, or is just looking for another YouTuber, let them know about me, because I think that's one of the biggest things right now. We just need to keep boosting our audience, boosting the community, and then hopefully everything will fall in place. We'll get a couple sponsorships that'll help me support myself more, and everything like that. And so that's it. I don't know how interesting this was, I don't know, but I feel like it was important, at the very least for me. It's really nice to just kind of say all these things out loud, and obviously I know there are some of you guys that are interested in kind of what I'm thinking, what's happening behind the scenes and everything like that. Another kind of small personal thing, but my amazing girlfriend Caitlin, that I love very much, it's almost been 4 years of us dating, but she's been in school for a long time, and to be a sonographer, she is like 1 or 2 months away from like being done with school entirely and being able to actually start working. And so that will probably, because I've kind of been like supporting myself plus like 80% a little bit of my girlfriend as well, while she's getting through school. And so once she gets through school, that'll help a little bit with the monetary stuff, but obviously having to pay taxes and everything like that is real hard. So everything still stands. I just might be a little less stressed out in the future, but it's good. I think 2023, I had my vacation for New Year's, my week long, and it really just set me on the path of 2023 gonna be the year. Let's grind it out. Let's work. Let's have some awesome fun. Let's make some awesome content. I'm sure there's going to be some amazing moments like the Subathon that will probably happen this year. The Neon Apes thing when we're in the studio, our merch relaunch. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff and everything like that. So just one final time, guys, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys had a good 2022, or at least a tolerable 2022, right? We all made it through, or at least those of us watching. I would assume a dead person is not watching my video. But I think hopefully for everyone, at the very least myself included, I think 2023 is going to be a really good year. I'm going to try to make it a really good year, and I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys continue enjoying my content, and I hope I continue to see you guys in my streams and my Discord and everything like that. I'm going to be trying to do more cool stuff with our Patreon in the future. One of the best ways, like I said, to help support. But yeah, I don't want to ramble for any longer because I'm actually about to stream right now. Yeah, so you guys are awesome. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble for about 30 minutes if you are still listening at this point. Yeah, you guys are dope. I hope to see you guys more in 2023. And I hope your guys' 2023 is great. And you guys are awesome. Don't ever forget about that.